Hello Year 1, happy Monday. I am going to be teaching you your literacy lessons this week. So I hope you've all had a really good weekend and you're all feeling refreshed, ready for our lessons. So let me just share my screen. Here we go. So today is Monday, the 1st of February, 2021, and we are going to be looking at how do brilliant writers retell a story. So first of all, we are going to do a warm-up and we are going to learn the days of the week. Then we are going to look at some topic words. Then we are going to retell a story. And then we are going to do a story map based on the story The Way Back Home, which we looked at for the last couple of weeks. So you will need a pencil, a notebook and whiteboard, a whiteboard pen and a whiteboard rubber. So if you go and get those things now, and then I will see you back in a second. Okay, so you can see that there are 7 words on the board, and we are looking at the 7 days of the week. Okay, so the ones that begin with a Saturday and Sunday, they are the weekend, what we call the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. The start of the week is Monday. Then we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now, as you look at these, you will probably see that they all start with a capital letter. And that's because they are all proper nouns. Can you say proper noun? Brilliant. So we always write these with a capital letter. Something else that you can probably see is that the end in the word day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So what we're going to do to help us with our spelling is we're going to practice writing day before we do anything. So you can see the word day on the board. D-A, D-A, 2 special friends. Sorry, 2 sounds, 1 special friend, 2 sound buttons. D-A, day, but 1 special friend. And that special friend is A, like this, as in, may I play? A, may I play? May I play? Brilliant. So this word has got 2 sounds, 1 special friend, D-A. What I'm going to ask you to do is, now I have hidden it, I'm going to ask you to have a go at writing day on your whiteboard. Have a little look at the special friend for a clue. D-A, day. Okay, writing it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And it should look like this. Well done, everybody. So D-A. So then when we look at our first word, we're going to look at Monday. You can see D-A at the end of the word. You can see the capital letter to start with, but I have underlined 1 letter. And the reason why I have underlined that letter is because Trixie is trying to trick us. Because when we say Monday, it sounds like an but when we write it, it's actually an O. Monday. M-A, N-D-A. M-A. But it's actually written with an O. So don't be tricked out today, okay? So I'm going to give you 10 seconds to have a little look at that word, look at the special friends, look at the tricky parts, keep looking at it, and then in a second you're going to have a go at writing it. Okay, it has been covered up. So what I would like you to do now is to get your lined paper, and I would like you to have a go at writing Monday, or shall we say Monday? Monday, to help us. Okay, 10 seconds. Brilliant. Pause here if you need a little bit more time, but it should look like this. Amazing, everybody. Did you get tricked out by Trixie? Or have you remembered that the O is in the word, not an A? Brilliant, everyone. Okay, now we're going to have a little look at our topic words. Now, last week we had a real good go at writing this word. I'm not going to show it yet because I'm just going to say our lovely sentence to remind us. And I want you to tell me if you can remember what word it was. So, Marmite and raisin toast is absolutely nasty. What word is it, everybody? I can hear you shouting out at me. It was Martian. And we were able to spell this by using our lovely sentence to help us. Marmite and raisin toast is absolutely nasty. The word was Martian. And we did all have an amazing go at writing this with a capital letter. Brilliant. Okay, next one. We can see a space. Special friend, a Fred talk. A space. It has got a k, but that does make a sound. Space. Special friend, O. Fred talk. O, home. Special friend, oo. Fred talk. Moon. Special friend, a. Fred talk. Plane. Here we have got one of our topic words that we're going to have a go at learning this week. And this word has got a capital letter. A big clue is the picture. And it ends in. The word is earth. My turn. Earth. Your turn. Brilliant. Another word that we're going to be looking at this week is rope. Special friend, O. It's got the split O in the middle. Rope. Another word that we are going to be looking at is fuel. Now, in the middle, it has got special friends, and the special friend is you. This one is quite tricky because it can make two different sounds. It can make an oo sound, like blue, or it can make a u sound, like fuel. So here we have got our lovely sound card, and you will remember it as hunt for a clue. So it makes an oo like blue, or u like Q. Okay, so this one is fuel. Okay, and then we have got a compound word, and a compound word is where two words make one word. When you squeeze them together, it makes one word. And that word that we're going to look at is cupboard, which is split in, you can split it into cup and board. And together, it makes cupboard. Okay, so spotlight spellings then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I have got my cards like this. And I'm going to have a go and you're going to have a go. So make sure that you are watching as I go along. Okay. Moon. Plane. Home. Space. Fuel. Rope. Cupboard. Earth. Martian. Okay, now you're going to have a go. If you need to Fred talk, that's absolutely fine. Look at the special friend. Fred talk. Perfect. Special friends. Fred talk. Special friend, Fred talk. Special friend, Fred talk. Special friend, you, Fred talk. Special friend, Fred talk. Brilliant. Now we are going to have a go at just learning these ones. So my turn, cupboard. Your turn, cupboard. My turn, earth. Your turn, earth. My turn, Martian. Your turn, Martian. Okay, let's do these again. So when I push forward, you're going to have a go at reading those words. Brilliant. Well done, everybody. Good reading. Okay, I'm going to go back to sharing my screen. Let's go back to where we were. And what we're going to do is I'm going to read our story. So we did have a go at reading this from the book, but we have made it into our own now. And it starts with, once there was a boy who found a plane. The plane lifted off into space. The plane spluttered and ran out of fuel. The boy was stuck on the moon. A Martian was in space and his ship landed on the moon. The boy and the Martian made a plan. The boy jumped down to Earth and he swam home. The boy got home and watched a show. He rushed to the cupboard and got what he needed. The boy climbed to high ground and shouted to the Martian. A rope lowered and the Martian pulled him up to the moon. The boy fixed the ship and the Martian filled the tank. They thanked each other and went back home. The next day, the door rang and the boy found a walkie-talkie. So what we're going to have a go at is we're going to have a go at drawing a story map, okay? And then we are going to retell the story. So everybody's going to have a go at drawing the story map. The extra challenges are, for the yellow challenge, is to add some words to your story map. And the red challenge is to add some captions, so some short sentences around your story map as well. Okay, so what I would like you to do in your books is to draw a backwards S. Now you might want to turn your book around and you could have it double the size, so a double page. So you could draw a big S, because we are going to need 2 pages worth, really, because we're going to draw 14 pictures altogether. Okay, so pause the video here and have a go at drawing it nice and big in your book. Okay, brilliant. So we're going to learn each sentence as we go. So the first sentence to add onto our story map right at the beginning is, once there was a boy who found a plane. So what I would like you to do on your first picture is to draw a picture of a boy who found a plane. So a boy and a plane. You can use my picture to help you. Remember, try not to do it too big, because we do have quite a lot to fit on. So once there was a boy who found a plane. So pause the video here and have a go at drawing. The plane lifted off into space. So drawing a picture of a plane lifting off into space for your second picture. Pause it here. For your third picture, you are going to draw a picture of a plane spluttering down to the ground. Our sentence is, the plane spluttered and ran out of fuel. So drawing that third picture. Pause the video. Now having a go at drawing our fourth picture. The boy was stuck on the moon. The boy was stuck on the moon. So have a go at drawing a picture of the boy sat on the moon. He's stuck on the moon. Pause the video and have a go at drawing your fourth picture. Okay, next one. We are going on to the middle of our story now. A Martian was in space and his ship landed on the moon. So have a go at drawing a Martian in his ship on the moon. It's your fifth picture. Pause the video. Next picture. The boy and the Martian made a plan. So you might just want to do some handshakes. You might want to draw a light bulb because that shows that he's got an idea. So have a go at drawing that picture and pause the video here. The next picture. The boy jumped down to earth and he swam home. So the boy jumped down to earth and he swam home. You might want to draw him jumping. You might want to draw him swimming. Anything that will remind you of this sentence. So pause it here and have a go at drawing that picture. Okay, next one. The boy got home and watched a show. So drawing a picture of a TV or a television, showing the boy got home and watched a show. Or you could even draw a picture of a house just to show that he got home. Pause the video here and draw that picture. He rushed to the cupboard and got what he needed. So I have drawn a can. I have drawn some tools as well. And you could draw a picture of the cupboard if you wanted to. So he rushed to the cupboard and got what he needed. Pause the video there to draw a picture that will remind you of that sentence. Okay, next one. We're still in the middle of our story. The boy climbed to high ground and shouted to the Martian. So have a go at drawing this picture. It could be you drawing a picture of the boy on top of a mountain. It could be like I have, drawn a picture of the boy shouting. Pause the video. Okay, now we are going to the end of our story. So if you don't have much room, it's absolutely fine to go on to the next page and carry on just doing another S. It's just for us to use when we come to writing it in a couple of days' time. So this sentence, a rope was lowered and the Martian pulled him up to the moon. So draw a picture of a rope and him being pulled up to the moon. Okay, once you've done that one, if you need more time, pause the video. But the next one is the boy fixed the ship and the Martian filled the tank. Okay, so drawing a picture of them fixing the ship and the aeroplane. Pause the video here if you need more time. Remember, they don't have to be really detailed pictures, they're just to remind us. And then our next one, if you're ready, is they thanked each other and went back home. So here you could do them waving, you could do them holding hands. They thanked each other and went back home. Okay, so pause the video here to have a go at drawing that picture. And then our last sentence, our last picture is the next day the doorbell rang and the boy found a walkie-talkie. So drawing a picture of a walkie-talkie. like a rectangle and it's got a little area at the top. So have a go, pause the video and have a go at drawing that last picture. Okay, brilliant everybody. And then as an extra challenge, I would like you to have a go at writing some words next to it. If you don't have any space, what you could use is some post-it notes, or on the next page, you can write some of these words out to remind you, okay, as a little word bank for when you get when you start writing your sentences tomorrow. Okay, so I've done once, plane lifted off. I've got splattered to remind me that I need my suffix ed. I've got one of my topic words, fuel, moon, Martian, plan, jump down to earth, home, cupboard, shouted, pulled, and then I've got some captions, fixed the ship, build the tank, back home, and then walkie-talkie. And hopefully having these pictures and these captions will remind me of the sentences. So what I would like you to do now then is, after you have added those few words to your story map, I would like you to have a go at retelling the story all the way from the beginning. So I'm going to use my story map now and I'm going to show you how to do that. And then you're going to have a go after the end of this video. So, once there was a boy who found a plane. The plane lifted off into space. The plane spluttered and ran out of fuel. The boy was stuck on the moon. A Martian was in space and his ship landed on the moon. The boy and the Martian made a plan. The boy jumped down to earth and, oh, I forgot that sentence. The boy jumped down to earth and he swam home. That was it. Maybe I need to draw an extra bit there to remind me of him swimming. The boy jumped down to earth and swam home. The boy got home and watched a show. He rushed to the cupboard and got what he needed. The boy climbed to the high ground and shouted to the Martian. A rope was lowered and the Martian pulled him up to the moon. The boy fixed the ship and the Martian filled the tank. They thanked each other and went back home. The next day, the door rang and the boy found a walkie-talkie. Okay, so I'm going to keep practicing because there were some bits that I was having to look at to help me. So I'm going to keep on going until I can do that in my head as best as I can, just by looking at my story map. So off you go, everybody. Have fun practicing, and I will see you tomorrow, ready to start writing. Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow.